Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now please pause for the 30 seconds of silence.
Good morning, Grizzlies. I'm Isa.
I'm Jasmine with Sports.
And I'm Sophie with Gina and your Grizzly News Network. Today is Tuesday, January 16th, 2024. Welcome back, Grizzlies. Hopefully you've had a restful 3-day weekend. And we kick off this week with CCSD's Peace Week. To start off the week, we observe the birthday in honor of the late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who was a champion for peace and equality. Today is all about reflection and meditation. Students across the district will take part in 1-minute silent meditation today at noon, meant to focus on peace and tolerance. Each day this week will focus on another way you can honor and celebrate a more peaceful world. If you haven't noticed, there are a lot of new faces here at Spring Valley this year. In total, there are 35 new teachers, office staff, and security monitors here on campus. We want to take some time to introduce you to some. Randy and Martin introduce us to Mrs. Gabaton.
Meet Ms. Gamaton, one of the many new teachers joining this Grizzly family this year. She is an English and mythology and folklore teacher. It'll be her first year teaching here at Spring Valley.
I've been in a couple of schools. So my first ever experience teaching was at Matter Academy. It's a charter on the east side. And then I student taught at Green Valley High School and then also at Coronado High School.
Ms. Gamaton is a good fit for the school for a variety of reasons.
I would say I fit in well with the community. It's very diverse. From the high school that I went to, it was like the population was very like majority Asian. Whereas here it's a little more diverse. I have a little bit of an upper leg, I believe it's called, than some of my other teachers, mostly just because I'm young or because I feel like I fit in a little bit well with my students. Like my interests of like, anime and K-pop, I can use those connections really easy. I think using interests is one of my main ways of like, okay, well, how does this relate or how is this relevant to your life? How can I add that kind of connection, if that makes sense?
If you see Ms. Gamaton around campus, make sure to say hi.
There are a lot of new teachers and staff around campus, so make sure to say hi. Hey Isa, what's going on with clubs today?
Well, Sophie, we have a few clubs meeting today. Come join Comic Book Club. They are meeting in room 220 where they discuss comics and appreciate the art form. You could also join HOSA Club, which looks into the health industry, which will be meeting in room 913. Chess Club meets today in room 226. Come check out your chess skills. National Honor Society meets in room 200. Varsity Quiz will meet in room 917 today. Remember, all clubs start after school at 2:01. Mabuhay Grizzlies, did you miss out on last semester's karaoke contest with FASU? Any singers interested in showing off their talents or wanting to have fun and sing, you should join FASU. Get excited because this Friday in room 223 they are having a karaoke contest with J Club and will give out prizes for first, second, and third place winners. Just scan the QR code on the screen to show your interest. The state of Nevada requires all juniors to take the ACT exam and the testing date is just around the corner. February 27th, to help juniors get prepared, there is one more ACT bootcamp later this month. Scan the QR code now to sign up for the bootcamp from January 26th through the 28th. They say it helps you increase your score by 3 to 7 points. While the camp usually costs around $400, it is offered for just $199 for our students with the coupon code Go Grizzlies. And if that price is still too much, you can apply for help in paying for it. We want you to be prepared. Good luck, juniors. Speaking of preparing for college, attention juniors and seniors, have you applied to Southern Utah University or do you want to know more about their programs? An admission rep will be here on Thursday, January 18th from 1:16 p.m. to 2 p.m. in the library. Please come by if you have questions about applications, the admission process, or financial aid opportunities. Hey Grizzlies, have you bought your yearbook yet? The time to pre-order is running out. We have sold out our book the last 2 years, so don't miss out on the opportunity to purchase before it's too late. You can buy your yearbook for $90 at the school banker or on the Jostens website. Seniors, the deadline to purchase a senior advertisement is January 31st. Ads start as low as $85 and are a great opportunity to make sure your favorite photos from the year are included in the book. Buy one for your best friend, significant other, or yourself to highlight all of your favorite photos. Senior ads can be purchased on the Jostens website. Order yours before the January 31st deadline. You to pick your classes for the upcoming year, and we will be taking time over the next couple weeks to introduce you to electives you might not have thought of. Here's a look of what taking mythology and folklore is all about.
The man who pulled sword from stone!
Rise again until lambs become lions.
Your father was a visionary. Kings have a need of their subjects.
In the name of King John, pay or burn.
Counselors are beginning the process of getting students registered for classes for next year. You will need to have your choices in by the end of this month. The next food distribution event is coming up. Our NJROTC is teaming up once again with the Just One project to provide much needed food for the groceries for the community. The distribution will begin at 8:30 a.m. right here in the Spring Valley parking lot. Getting food during these chilly months is vital, and everyone in need is welcome to come out and take part. Tomorrow, break out your college shirts. You may also want to take part in College Shirt Day Wednesday. It is a little-known weekly dress-up day that is catching on, so show off your college colors tomorrow if you aren't dressing up for Spirit Week. Hey Jasmine, what's going on with sports this week?
Thank you, Isaac. Grizzlies, we have lots of sports this week. Men's basketball kicks it off today at home against Colorado with B team at JV at 5 and varsity at 6:30. Flag football is also here at home today against Sunrise Mountain with JV at 3:30, varsity at 4:30, and B team at 6. Finishing off Tuesday is bowling at Suncoast Strike Zone against Del Sol at 3. On Wednesday, we have wrestling here at Spring Valley against Liberty with JV at 5 and varsity at 6. Thursday, we have men's basketball at Arbor View with B team at 3:30, JV at 5 and varsity at 6. At home, though, we have our women's Grizzly basketball team taking on Democracy Prep with B team at 3:30 and JV at 5 and varsity at 6:30. To wrap up the day, on Friday, we have flag football team and Faith Lutheran with JV at 3:30, varsity at 4:30, and B team at 6. To close out for the week, we have our women's basketball team playing at Palo Verde with B team at 3:30 and JV at 5 and varsity at 6:30. Finally, on Friday, we have our bowling at Samstown against Las Vegas at 3. Make sure to catch on any of our Sports Grizzlies team this week. Attention guys looking forward to volleyball season. Spring Valley's men's volleyball is having a first meeting on Thursday, January 18th. If you're looking to meet the coaches and find out about intramurals, be sure to check the meeting. We'll be starting at 1:30 room 917 to see Coach Keefe for any more details. Attention female students. There will be an interesting meeting for any female students interested in participating in archery, gymnastics, and table tennis. The meeting will be in room 200 on Wednesday, January 17th from 1:30 to 4:40 C. See you there! Attention all boy golfers. There will be an informational meeting in room 33020 after school on Thursday, 1:18 from 1:20 to 1:35. We are looking for 4 golfers to represent Spring Valley out in the links. If you have any questions, feel free to contact Coach Tippett in room 323. See you Thursday! The NFL Wild Weekend is over, and the division round is set. On Thursday, Houston, Texas took on the Cleveland Browns at home and were led to a 45 to 114. Victory by rookie quarterback C.J. Stroud later on Saturday the 4th. Coldest ever NFL game was played in the Kansas City. Chiefs faced the Miami Dolphins at home and won 26-7 with another top performance from the Patriot Miamis. The Green Bay Packers cruised to the division round with a 48-32 win over the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions had a close game with the LA Rams, but were able to win 23-24 on MLK Day. The Buffalo Bills completely demolished the Steelers 17-31 in the game. Where the fans were having snowball fights, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were able to easily beat the Eagles 9-32. The division round will be played this weekend. Hey, Latavia, what's looking with Rayler this weekend?
Well, it starts out pretty chilly outside, but it warms up just a little bit as the week goes on. Today we have a high of 57 with a low of 38. On Wednesday we have a high of 58 with a low of 40. On Thursday it warms up just a little bit with a high of 62 with a low of 44. Then on Friday we have a high of 60 with a low of 44. Hey Grizzlies, do you like Star Wars? Last week, Lucasfilm and Disney announced that a new Star Wars film will go into production this year and will be directed by Jon Favreau. This movie will be a continuation of the Disney Plus series, but have yet to release any more details about the story. People speculate that the release date will be at some point during 2024. Exciting news for all the Star Wars fans out there. Now back to you after that, Sophie.
Thank you, Latavia. Attention Grizzlies, there will be a new food truck on campus during both lunches every Friday. Food Therapy LV sells garlic noodles or banh mi fries with the choice of beef or chicken for $10. There will also be a free egg roll for every purchase. Make Fridays extra special by grabbing your delicious lunch near the portables. Your taste buds and senior class will thank you. It may be 30 degrees outside right now, but hotels are already thinking about their summer months. MGM Resorts are looking for CCSD students to work as lifeguards at their hotels, and they're offering elective credits and other perks like paying college tuition, discounts on shows and attractions, and more. Pay starts at $15 an hour, and you can scan the QR code to start your application process. And if you don't get hired at MGM, Caesars is looking ahead to their pool season. While their hiring event is over, you can still scan the QR code to apply. They are looking for lifeguards, receptionists, and cabana hosts.
Isa,
Jasmine,
and Sophie
And Latavia
of the Grizzly News Network. Have a terrific Tuesday, Grizzlies.